It's Sonic Saturday, yo! Hey guys, welcome in. I am Zordon of Doom. I'm a singer-songwriter and I make content here on YouTube. I also stream on Twitch and I have music up on Spotify, Apple Music, and right here on YouTube. If you would like to check out anything that I mentioned and anything else that I do, all links are down in the description, including any and all songs that I will be reacting to today. And today, as you can see by the background, the title, I am reacting to more classic Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And we are now on part 2 of our cleanup, right before we go into Sonic 3. Last I left off, I reacted to the special stage, the Super Sonic, and a few of the jingles that were missed previously. Once again, thank you so much for creating this list, Zach Graham. I also listened to the boss theme, and for this video, we're going to be starting with the final boss theme. All right, here is the video. The final boss theme, it says Death Egg Robot from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I don't quite know what to expect. I remember the boss theme being not super crazy or too frantic, but with Death Egg Robot as a title, I feel like this might sound unsettling. But we shall see. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that was immediate. Feels like we're marching. Okay, the intro sounded unsettling, but there's a bit of a melody here. The percussion sounds like a march. It's definitely a lot slower. I like this. I feel like there's some hope leading through this song, in spite of it being called Death Egg Robot. Although that part is like, eh. The first part, and that, like, it sounds like an alarm, I should say. The intro. I wanted to call that part the intro too, but it's in the middle of the song. It is the repeat, though. Yeah, it sounds like an alarm. This would be the third loop. I think other than the alarm sound, it's less like hing, hing, hing that I would expect. It doesn't sound all doom and gloom like I was expecting. But yeah. On to the next, we are going to be listening to the mobile version, otherwise known as the remastered. So Death Egg Robot, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Remastered. In 3, 2, and 1. Obviously, this is going to sound very similar to the OG. The da-da-da sounds a lot cleaner. I could kind of hear this in a RPG dungeon heading towards the boss, but not it being the actual boss theme. If that makes sense. Not saying that that's a bad thing, of course. It just makes it... This is the kind of song that I feel like you'd be okay with listening to over and over again as you explore a dungeon looking for loot. And there's the fade out. Nice. After mobile, we have the Simon Y prototype for Death Egg Robot. Let's see if this sounds any different. Usually OG mobile prototype are typically the same. However, there have been quite a few songs where prototype has been even more different than the demo. But yeah, we shall see. In 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, this sounds almost exactly like OG. Oh, there's like a underlying melody that I'm only noticing now for some reason. It's like a harmony underneath. They all, for the most part, end after the third loop. Let's check out demo! Here we have Death Egg Robot Masa's demo version from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I'm expecting it to be slower, however, as we heard from last week, these Masa demos haven't been as slow as they have been in previous Sonic videos. So, I don't know. At least in my opinion, OG, Mobile, and Prototype were almost exactly the same. And that goes to show how much they liked what they created, because there wasn't that much variation between the Prototype and the OG. Now let's see demo. In 3, 2, and 1. Different. And it's slower. It sounds a lot more echoey, a lot more sinister to it. I think it's the bass. Interesting. The notes like cut off almost immediately. It doesn't extend or prolong. It's like the foot wasn't down on the pedal. Like that. See, extends. Let me see if I can point out the one where the note just completely cuts immediately. There's a particular part. I think it was here? Yeah, da, da. It's like staccato. Dun, dun, dun. Instead of dun, 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 dun. You know? I don't know if that made sense. Fading out soon. On cue. Da, 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 da. Really nice. Okay, I'm actually curious about this correct version of Masa's demo because I feel like this is the right song to figure out if it's the tempo that makes the demo sound a bit more sinister than the OG. Let's check it out in 3, 2, and 1. It sounds a little bit squished though, because it's sped up. Yeah, it does lose that oomph that it had when it was slower. Might be another one of the songs where I prefer the Masa demo. Hear the staccato as much in this. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Okay, the alarm intro kind of grew on me. It's an interesting way to sort of break up the melodicness of the song. Next up on our list, we are going to Sonic Generations for a different version of Death Egg Robot. This is White Space. Zach says here, the final boss of Sonic 2 has become the first boss of Generations, and as a result, the fight is a lot easier. However, it's also much more intense than the original fight. Huh. It's easier but more intense? Is that because of the improved gameplay, maybe? Or is it just graphically more intense, like there's a lot more going on? Would love to know. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. This is also only 44 seconds. Ooh, it's slow. But I like it. It sounds a lot more sinister. And I love the real drums. With the guitars, sign me up. And the last song that I'll be reacting to for Death Egg Robot is another song from Sonic Generations. This is called Boss Battle, Death Egg Robot. And Zach notes here, this boss and its music has 3 phases. This is a medley of all 3. He says it should be pretty obvious to tell when it switches over, but just in case, he has put exactly the timestamps for when it changes from phase to phase to phase. But yeah, let's hear it in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. This sounds like an actual marching band performing this. This must sound great with the full orchestra. There's the switch up. I'm assuming this is phase 2. Or not? Oh, that was the transition. This is phase 2. This sounds a lot more hopeful. That's really cool. They kept the 3 loops. Here's phase 3. Okay, urgency is here. Think of the ones of these 3 phases, phase 2 is my favorite. I like how I went 3. Phase 2 is my favorite. Woo! Okay, drums. Heck yeah! Alright, we're moving on to our next theme. This is actually the ending for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Zach puts in brackets here. This is the song that I heard in the Sonic 06 appreciation stream for the first time. Sweet Dream. And you guys told me it originated from Sonic 2, but I hadn't heard the original. So this is it. Heck yeah. I'm finally going to be able to hear where it came from. I'm trying to remember what that song sounded like, but thankfully it is going to be in our lineup, so we are going to hear the 06 version. But first up, the OG. Let's hear it in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, it sounds familiar. Oh, it sounds like this should have lyrics. Yeah, the way the melody is playing, it sounds like someone singing. Or you would put lyrics here. You even have like the harmony underneath the melody. I wonder if they had always intended for this to have lyrics. Very sweet. All right, next up we have the mobile version of the ending. So, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Remastered. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, the keyboard sounds cleaner. The lower keyboard. The melody sounds similar to OG. I said that this feels like a happy song, but it almost sounds melancholic in a way. So there is no prototype, according to Zach, but there is a question mark. So if anyone knows if there is an actual prototype for the ending, please let us know. But despite the fact there is no prototype, there is still a Masa's demo. All right, let's see how much slower question mark this is. I feel like the song is already slow, and I don't think it needs to sound any more sinister or, you know, like some of the other songs, but let's check out this version in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, it is slower. I keep thinking that maybe it won't be as slow as it is, and it proves me wrong. This does make me want to lift my arms and sway, though. I hope it doesn't look like I was just, like, continuously dabbing, I realized. Nice. All right, let's hear the correct speed or game speed version. Here we go. I feel like this is going to sound squished and kind of like tinny, but we shall see. Here we go. in 3, 2, and 1. I feel like happy songs can suffer from that. You don't hear it as much because of the retro MIDI sound of the instruments. But yeah, hearing this now, this is still quite slow. Masa's demo is slow. All right, just for consistency, we're going to listen to the Sonic 06 version. So this is Sweet Dream, A6 Akon mix from Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Zach notes here, this one I heard before, still totally random of them to use it for 06. I also agree, very interesting choice. All right, let's hear this together. I gotta say, this is much longer than the OG. It's 4 minutes and 18 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. After listening to the OG, the voices caught me off guard. It's interesting that you guys clocked this. I see the light of love shining in your eyes. You caught that this was the ending. I love how strong her voice is. I vaguely remember hearing this. It feels like so long ago. fade out. Yeah, now I know where it comes from, so I feel more of more of an attachment to the song. Oh gosh, last but not least, we have the Dreams Come True version. So Zach says here, I actually stumbled upon this version while looking for their Green Hill remixes. He said he never knew this existed before then. And he apologizes ahead of time if this causes any copyright problems. This will 100% cause copyright problems. I can already tell because this is on their official page. When I heard her voice in the 06 version, a part of me was like, oh, this one might get flagged too. If the audio does get flagged, YouTube does give me the opportunity to completely erase the song but keep my voice, although it sounds a little rough and kind of staticky. I do apologize if the song disappears. I might also have to block out the video because video copyright is also a thing. Visual copyright is also a thing, not just audio. But if it's just gonna get the video demonetized, it's fine. My only concern is if the video, it cannot be seen. Like, it completely gets banned from you guys ever watching it. So if that's the case, then I definitely will have to either edit it out or, once again, remove the background audio. So if the music is just absolutely nothing and all you can hear is my voice reacting to nothing, that's why. Alright, let's check this out. This is Dreams Come True, Sweet Dream, featuring Akon. Masado and Miwasko version. I'm already loving this art right here. Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Nah. Oh, interesting. It's a different mix compared to the ending version. Or the 06 version. The way that she's singing is also a little bit more processed and a lot sweeter. It's not as strong. And even like the yes and the break it down aren't as strong either. This sounds like it's been produced for radio as a pop song. This is so cute. This is a really simple but pretty lyric video too. I actually like this version better. I will say that I do prefer her voice in the '06 version because she sounds way more overly processed in this, but I still really enjoy the way that it sounds a lot more uniform and mixed/mastered, if that makes sense. Okay, moving on from the ending theme, we are going to the credits theme for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Zach puts in brackets here, another memory test medley. Oh gosh. So it's similar to Sonic 1, I suppose. Alright, let's hear the OG. Here we go. Staff credits, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. In 3, 2, and 1. For whatever reason, I was thinking the ending had the credits. But this might be the song that plays after the ending song. Oh yeah, I recognize these. This is a good soundtrack. They also feed into each other rather well. I would love to know, between Sonic 1 and 2, what's your favorite OST? What a great way to end that too. Okay, the link that Zach gave me for the mobile version, apparently this video does not exist anymore. Let me see if I can find the mobile version of credits. Let's see. Okay, I found it. It was odd because I don't know what video Zach particularly sent, but this is staff credits. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Remastered, which is mobile. So hopefully this is the right one. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Oddly enough, this sounds higher pitch, tinny. Yeah, less bassy compared to OG. Heavier on the front. Also looking at this picture of Sonic, it almost looks like he doesn't have an eye. Or his left eye. The pupil doesn't look like it's there. Kind of reminds me of a Rickroll. I'm not gonna lie. It's interesting, that last bit sounded louder than the rest of the song. Okay, the second to the last song that I'll be listening to for this video is the staff credits. 1992, September 14 prototype from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I say second to last because apparently there is no demo version of the staff credits. But yeah, let's check out the prototype. In 3, 2, and 1. This one sounds lower than mobile / remastered. Like, there's more weight to it, if that makes sense. As much as remastered's cool, sometimes I feel like OG and prototype sound better because it's meant to be this way, whereas remastered tries to sound a bit too retro with a modern flair. A little bit. Not really modern, not all of them. They try to replicate that retro MIDI sound sometimes. And it sounds like you're trying, or they're trying, rather than it just being, you know? Yay! And just like Sonic 1, he feels a good way to close out Sonic 2 reactions is with the Symphony melody of the credits. So I've definitely heard this before, but now that I've heard the OGs, I can finally appreciate the 30th anniversary Symphony version. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Wing Fortress Zone. Man, it sounds so special with an actual orchestra, you know? Emerald Hill Zone. Thank you for having the titles in the... I am awful with names. Wondering if there's a Sonic 3 medley as well for the Symphony. I don't remember. Chemical Plant Zone. Ooh. Ooh. I like the going back between the horns and the strings. Casino Night Zone. It sounds so swanky now. I was like, I just heard this. Because it's the ending. What a beautiful way to end. And we did it. That was the end of me reacting to Sonic 2's OST. Zach notes here, looking ahead to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And he thinks we'll have to start going on a stage-by-stage basis, each stage now having 2 distinct acts. And with the prototypes and 2 different PC ports, plus however many remixes each stage has, especially on the and Knuckles half, each stage could end up being quite loaded on music. So out of the 3 classic OSTs, we'll definitely be on this one for the longest amount of time. Noted. But on the bright side, there shouldn't be as many copyright issues, as Nakamura Dreams Come True had no involvement in this OST. I'm sorry you kept running into those issues with these past OSTs. I knew it could be a potential issue, but I didn't know it'd be that bad. Fingers crossed YouTube will be kinder going forward. Fingers crossed. Hopefully this will be the last video where I've had to literally mute the audio. I do apologize, guys, if it just sounds like I'm talking about nothing. If you're familiar with my J-pop reactions that I do Wednesday and Fridays and periodically on Tuesdays, you'll know that I'm kind of used to doing this. I've sort of given up on monetization for those videos because I really do love J-pop. I do love reacting to songs and sharing joy in music with you guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. Please keep being awesome, and don't forget that no matter how it is you are feeling, you are A-W-E-S-O-M-E. You are A-W-E-S-O-M-E. All right, everyone, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.